The first thing, though, that struck me, Bart,
yeah,
and I'm sure it struck you the same way.
Stop laughing, Willie.
Is that last year we heard almost maniacally about his push to come back. And now what you're starting to hear a year removed is that he had these personal moments where he wasn't sure if it was going to be over, if that was going to be it for him. So now when you have that perspective and you're Aaron Rodgers and you're running out of the tunnel today, what do you imagine the different level of appreciation for the game is?
Well, you know what? I was able to interview him as well. And what he was talking about when he was laying there, he was saying that this can't be it. Like, you know, because he knew how hard it was and how much time and effort it was going to take to come back from that type of injury at this time of his career. So I think what it is gratitude, the fact that he has another opportunity. And I think the fact that he feels like he owes his organization something and owes himself something as well. You know, his legacy is on the line here, right? Because if he would have came here and it would have ended like that, then it would have been, you know, at least Brett Favre got to Game 9 and everybody saw the team and how great it was. And, man, if he would have stayed healthy, they could have did this. But he never got an opportunity to even show what he looks like away from Green Bay as Jordan Love is having a renaissance and like, oh, wow, look at Jordan Love. They just continue to just get quarterbacks. You know, so I think it's gratitude, and that's what I got from him. There's gratitude, and he's looking forward to being able to write his legacy, and he's the author of his own story.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's interesting. I think last year when we watched him, especially after the injury, there was so much talk about him kind of garnering the attention, right? The boot. What does it mean? Can he throw? Is he going to come back? It was an ongoing story. But I think right now, when you look about what he's about, it's about the guys around him. We show countless times of clips of guys, he's hugging guys. He said, like, hey, I mean, in one clip we saw, the guy was like, man, I hated you when I played you. And he's like, well, forget that. We're together now. So it shows that, to Bart's point, he's doing it for the guys in the locker room. And so I'm happy for that. Hopefully he can stay healthy and bring us the big one.
All right, he is doing it for the guys in the locker room, and he talked about the fan base and what it would mean for the city for the Jets to win that elusive Super Bowl. But just from an individual standpoint, Connor, what would a successful season look like for him, an older quarterback coming off of the Achilles tear?
He doesn't need to be the MVP that he once was many times. He needs to be a top 12-ish, top 13, 14 quarterback in this league because the Jets built this team on their defense, on their ability to get the ball to their best playmaker in Breece Hall at running back. And they have good special teams, very quietly, the Jets. So be healthy when it's playoff time. Get this team there, and then anything can happen because we know what a special talent Aaron Rodgers is. When you need the special plays out of him, they got a long road ahead of them, but be healthy when it's playoff time because I know he can get them there.
I think the byproduct is that he's going to be an MVP candidate, right? Because when you look at it, this is the best team that he's had since 2012 or 2000. I forgot the year they won the Super Bowl. This is the deepest team, and much like John Elway, they're able to just lean on a run game. He just has to be special when he needs to be, but the numbers are going to be there.